Pakistani. are now.
All right, hold on a second. I'll tell you when I'm live.
All right. Welcome to the stream, everybody. Welcome to another installment of Flying with the Monkeys. Continuing our world tour. Tonight we got Draco with us and MoonDog, as usual. And we do have aviation pilots going to be flying with us tonight if he can get up and running, but you won't be able to hear him. He won't be speaking on the stream, but he'll hopefully join us along. Tonight we will be flying from Kathmandu, Nepal to Dhaka, Bangladesh. And what are we going to see tonight, MoonDog? What's the point of interest?
Mount Everest?
Mount Everest, Himalayan mountains. Right?
Yes.
Is that the ones that they are?
Yes.
Check.
Himalayan mountains, highest point on the Earth, and should be able to see it, but I haven't. The airport that we have as a VOR is actually the landing point for like all the climbers to go. They land there and then they go to like the base camps.
Oh,
but
right, okay.
I didn't verify off of that point which one's Mount Everest, but I'm thinking we should be able to spot it.
I'm thinking Mount Everest is going to be the tall one.
Yeah,
could be.
So,
and we are going to be flying the Beachcraft Duke.
Yes. Well,
all right.
We'll be attempting to.
Hey, PCG, welcome to the stream. Yeah, hopefully we won't lose excessive altitude, but you never know. We are flying through the mountains. Anything can happen.
Most definitely. So Draco is familiar with starting this thing, so
he says.
So he's going to walk us through it.
All right. Let me know when you guys are ready.
I'm ready.
Okay.
All right. So first thing we're going to do, we're going to hit the battery switch to turn on the batteries.
And where's that?
That's going to be on your left-hand side, on the upright panel, second row,
gotcha.
Center switch.
Got it.
So we're going to turn that on.
Right.
Yep.
And then we're going to turn on our avionics. So we're going to flip the master on.
Oh, okay.
And we're also going to flip the inverter switch.
Got it.
To MNINV. And I'm guessing your guys' lights are already on?
Mine are, yeah.
Yes.
Okay. Next thing we're going to do is we are going to go ahead and flip on all of our avionics. So you're going to find the power buttons for all your radios and Garmin GPS.
Yep.
Wait a minute.
Mine are actually all still on. I never turned them off.
You mean as in for, yeah. The only thing that's not up is yes. Radar 1. Go on. Next thing.
Okay. All right. Next thing we're going to do is we are going to push. So we're going to open up our cow flaps. So we're on your left-hand side again.
To open.
Yep.
Got it.
On the left-hand side.
Left-hand armrest panel.
Cow flaps are there?
Yep.
Oh, those little dials?
No, it's right above the dials. There are little switches, says closed, half open.
Close. Oh, okay.
All right. All right. So next thing we're going to do is we're going to start with engine 1. So we're going to push. Oh, they're synced. So we're going to push the mixture lever all the way up to 100%. We're going to start full rich.
Got it.
And then we're going to push our prop levers up to 100%.
Yep.
And then crack throttles to, I believe, 15.
Well, that's about what I start the King at, so.
All right. Then over on your left-hand side again, on your on the upright panel where you turned on your battery. Yeah. You're going to find the fuel boost levers. You're going to flip the left engine fuel boost.
Yep.
And then you're going to flip the magneto all the way over to start. And when you hear it kick on, let it go. It should go to both.
Yep.
And then flip your generator switch.
Oh, that was already on. Okay.
And then you'll do the same thing for the next engine.
Okay, Lola.
There we go.
Seems to be running.
Flip on. And then you just have to wait for your engines to warm up.
Yeah.
We probably want to do like, let's see, some de-ice probably on the windshield. Some pitot heat probably would be good.
Pitot heat. Stall and right pitot heat also I would recommend.
And prop heat probably.
I wouldn't say
Not yet.
yet.
Okay.
I've got no
Fuel
start.
vent?
Got no start yet.
No start.
Of course. How it always works, right?
There's always one. Oh, you know what I didn't do? I didn't change my fuel and payload. Okay, full fuel. That's good. Payload. I don't know who these skinny pilots are, but 170 pounds. Oh, we don't have a co-pilot. It's going to throw off my balance if I say 0.
Thing won't start.
Did you do your fuel boost?
Yeah. Yeah, hold it. Okay. I'm holding it until it stops spinning.
Just try pulling like your mixture down and then back up or something like that. Throttle down, throttle back up, not throttle, but prop speed. Just try and reset maybe some of that. Why is it that there's always like one of our planes won't start?
I have no idea.
Oh, did you know if you hold the right mouse button while moving like your mixture level, you can do just one?
That I did not know.
Alright, someone's gonna have to call maintenance.
I know a maintenance guy.
Yeah, I know. I know a maintenance guy, but he's not an engine maintenance guy.
Oh. Control E.
Well, Control E. Oh, Control E does work.
What if you turn something off that Draco and I? Well, I didn't turn anything off. Also, mine that was off was the engines, more or less.
And they just stalled.
Really?
Yes. And my throttle's all the way down too, so may have stalled.
Well, that didn't help. Probably, hopefully.
No. All right, so I'm starting.
Okay.
So,
All right, taxi lights on.
anyone call for ATC to see if we have?
Gotcha. I'm doing that now. Which way are we? Which way are we departing? East.
Eastish, easterly.
Runway 20. All right, I'm gonna start my pushback position. Now, MoonDog, you did this flight plan and you picked the time. Are we actually going to get anywhere near the mountains during the daytime so we can actually see them?
We should be getting light here pretty soon. So I think. But when I jumped in here like an hour and a half ago, I had dark skies and thunderstorm and lightning.
So anything's possible.
Anything's possible. If you did real weather, we may be running into, yeah, it's already a bit lighter than what it was, so.
I did real weather.
So did I.
So somebody started pushback already?
I'm already taxiing.
Okay. I'm pushing back. Can anybody see their Discord chat? Is aviation doing okay?
I can't see Discord chat.
Yes, he was letting me know, yeah, that, he was helping me with fuel mix and stuff like that.
Oh, okay. So. He was helping you?
Yeah. The one that hasn't flown a prop plane is there to help, so.
Yeah. Aviation, for anybody who's watching, normally flies jetliners and does not have a lot of experience flying prop planes. So.
Get my views here down a little bit. That's that one. And while it just stalled on me.
Really?
Yeah. Oh, you gotta be kidding. Okay, do not bring your throttle all the way back to 0.
Mine's at 0.
I brought mine back to 0. And
I haven't reset it at all yet, so.
See, I brought mine down to 5%.
And I can't start it again, so I'm gonna have to do the Control E again. So.
This plane has some serious taxi lights.
It does. It's also really squirrely with taxiing too.
Well, I'm used to that with the caravan that I have.
Yeah, I turned the throttles down so that I could turn the props down so that, you know, there wasn't as much thrust. That's one of the things I do with the King Air. So this dock, get off screen. Get there. Go.
I forgot too that, you know, I got a pork butt smoking tonight, so hopefully I can remember to keep an eye on that. A busy night, you know. Streaming, flying a plane, smoking a pork butt. I need to go out and turn it up a little bit, but forgot all that was on my pre-stream list, but we got sidetracked. You know, beer is more important than managing the smoker. It's got all night and all day tomorrow, so we're fine. Got plenty of time to get that sorted.
And here comes, looks like Zig. Yep, here comes Zig.
That's me.
And it looks like MoonDog and Aviation are coming up behind you a little ways back.
Good deal.
All right, so for takeoff with this plane, you want to give it one tick of flaps, which is going to be 50%. And also make sure you put your cowl flaps at 50% at half before you take off.
Okay, let's see. You said cowl flaps at half.
Yep.
And what else did you say? Oh, flaps.
Flaps. You want to have the APH.
Yep. Roger. Is that about all we got to do?
Yeah,
Everything
and then,
else is.
yeah, and then once you get in the air and after you raise your landing gear, you want to flip your prop sync switch.
Where's that at?
If you look right above your throttle quadrant where it says left and right generator, you'll see a little switch that says prop sync to the right.
Yeah.
You want to flip that.
Right above the fuel mix.
Oh, back behind it.
Yeah.
Wait. Fuel selector. Sorry. Where?
All right. Your throttle, on your throttle quadrant, your fuel mixture levers.
Yeah.
You'll see a little switch right behind it. Sync.
Nope. Behind it?
Yeah, it's kind of behind it. If you look,
Like-
it's on the.
Like behind it on the dash? Okay, I see it. I was looking behind it on the console, like that they, you know, never mind. I got it.
But
Okay.
you don't flip that until you're in the air. And then to switch from nav to GPS,
Yeah.
you guys see this the switch.
Speaking of, where is the autopilot console?
Autopilot is right below the two radio stacks.
Because I need to get some stuff set up in there. I like to have like an altitude in there. Oh boy, up, down. That's feet per minute. Altitude. 4,400. Nope, that's still altitude.
We're going 50.
Alt select. Okay. 6,000.
There we go.
We're going to be on nav.
And then to change your feet per minute.
The up and down there.
Yep.
All right. Everybody's lined up here.
All right. I'm gonna get clearance.
My air traffic control seems really quiet.
-2. All right.
Yep. All set here.
Yep.
Okay.
Okay. I think I'm all set here.
Flip landing lights on. Where the hell are those taxi lights? Flip taxi lights off.
Oh, I don't like that. Sometimes if you click a certain area, it throws you up into like that section of the plane.
Man, this plane's got some serious lights.
Doesn't it?
I would like the 757 to have lights like this.
I'd like most planes to have half this lights.
All right, I'm rolling. $70, $80.
All right, I'm rolling.
$90.
Rolling, so I'm going to sneak around
100.
out there right behind them.
All right, rotate's going to be about 116. There we go. Gear up. Drop sync.
Go up, Stig. And
Yep.
aviation, you're right behind me. I'm taking. There we go.
All right. I'm making my turn to the left.
Oh, after flying that 757, this thing just takes forever to get rolling, doesn't it?
Yeah.
I'm running down the runway. You can probably take off if you want to, aviation. Won't catch me. I'll either be a fireball or I'll be up in the air.
All right. So, nav,
What'd you say,
Activate
116? I
autopilot.
haven't even gotten that much yet.
altitude.
Oh.
$6,000. And flaps up.
Yes, I'm up. Make sure if you turn your props down, feather them so that, you know, you're not being crazy on the taxiway, that you put them back to full 100%. That'll help.
All right, let's take a look. I see zig 1.9 miles to my 7 o'clock. I see MoonDog to my 6, and aviation to my 7.
I'm not sure I don't have the autopilot engaged properly or something.
You have to make sure you hit the AP button to engage it.
I did.
Alright, and now we're going to start our climb to 10,000.
But it's not locking on to the GPS for some reason.
Did you hit nav instead of heading?
I did hit nav.
You have
did you?
far right switch there by the GPS display, have it down on GPS.
Yes.
Did you hit ARM on your altitude?
I'm not at this point. Just autopilot's on. It's set to nav. Okay, now it seems to be pulling me on. I got it locked on, I think. We shall see.
Yes, I am locked on.
Caution, magnetic compass is erratic when heated windshield is in operation.
Is that bad? Hey, Kyson, welcome to the stream. Sorry if I missed you there.
He was in like a predicament of taking off, so.
Yeah, we're trying to get locked in and flaps off. How about that? Do
Yeah,
that. That'd be
flaps
always
are
a good
off.
idea.
Did you make it up there, aviation? I'll be right back.
And when do we need to thin out in this plane?
Probably about now we can start thinning back.
Because I haven't figured out the altitude yet exactly.
Just when
I'm
you're
still
throttling,
climbing, and
so
I
when you're-
shouldn't be.
so when you're throttling back, or when you're just listen to the engines, when they sounds like they're speeding up, that means that you're in the sweet zone.
I remember there's something like weird about this.
Oh, fuel pumps off.
Yeah, it seemed to like it when I went to 75.
Yep.
Yeah,
I'm about 80.
I'm down at 75, and I pulled the prop feather back to 95. I'm gonna back it down just a hair more.
I'm still climbing, and I shouldn't be. That's what's can't
Climbing.
remember. There's yeah, I'm supposed to be at 8,000 feet.
I haven't made it to 8,000 yet.
I'm working my way to 10.
I know, but I'm trying to.
And you hit the altitude button.
Yeah.
It says ATL below the on your autopilot display.
Yes. Oh, do I have to hit arm then? Yeah.
Yes.
So you put in the altitude and then hit arm.
Yes.
Okay. That's a little quirk about this one. Still not dropping altitude though. Still climbing. That's not it.
So it said that my fuel mix wasn't right, so I hit auto to get it right. Moved the mixture all the way back to 48%. Hello, Beaver
Well-
Gaming. How are you doing tonight?
It's not just how high up in the air we are, it's also how high did we start from.
Started at 44.
Yeah, so by the time we hit 6,000, we're technically 10,000 feet or more above sea level.
No, because it doesn't reset it to 0. Start at 44. If you get to 10, you've only gone up 6.
But as far as the atmosphere is concerned, in this game, if you start off at 44 and you go up 6,000 feet, you're actually at 10,400 feet as far as the game is concerned.
Right. Yeah. If I have a Beachcraft Duke at 2 miles out at my 11 o'clock. Must be Zig. Because I don't have Draco on the front. Oh, look, outside. Cloud
I
cover.
still can't get the autopilot right on the altitude.
All right, so on your autopilot display,
You are climbing. Okay, cool.
does it say nav and then like a little AP with like a box around it?
Yep.
And then VS
Yep.
and then ATL,
Yep.
then ARM,
Yep.
and then what do you have it set at? And it's not doing it.
That
And I'm climbing, and I'm. Oh, wait a minute. I'm sorry. It has dropped. I am slowly dropping. Okay. I swear it just did that though. So if I change it then, so if I set it to, let's say 10, does it automatically just go, or do I have to hit another button?
Nope, you can just turn.
mix level should be down about 40% there, aviation.
You can just scroll on the altitude set knob, and it'll
Yep.
just adjust.
How do you adjust your vertical speed then without screwing everything up?
The up and where it says up and down. If you click on it,
I have
Got it.
prop control at 90% right now.
Got it. All right, let's see if that works. That seems to be doing what I want it to do.
And I'm at 10,800 feet, climbing to 15.
now obviously everybody does it a little differently. I think where you're leaned out to, Moondog, is a little thin.
I just,
Does-
because it came up and said, your fuel mixture's wrong, you know, and then hit the Control X, I did that, and it just actually just came up now again, that it's incorrect.
Well, the reason why I say it is because I'm at 12.3 and I'm only got my fuel mixture down to 50.
Yeah. But when you hit the Control X, it put it to the 48, and it just asked me to do it again, and now it's backing it off to 32%. So I guess it really depends on how you are flying it. Completely, you know, where it does it for, you know, suggests for you or whatever. You got flashes of lightning ahead of you.
I do.
Okay.
Let's see, we can probably turn our landing lights off and our taxi lights off, huh?
Yeah.
And and nav, right?
Yep.
And then beacon and recon.
Should be on, yeah. Well, I'll just sit in the back here. Yeah, don't do that.
All right, I'm up here all by myself.
If you hit the A button and tab around to, you know, like your different positions, and you end up in the back, don't hover over the door and click.
You think?
Just to let you know. Yes, you did that. Okay. Not keeping up with.
What's he have his throttle set at?
Yeah, he asked me. I had told him I had throttle set at 90, and my mixture was at 48, but now I'm like down to 32. So.
What's his climbing? What's his climb rate?
I think you guys are all in front of me. I see, like, I got 3 Beachcrafts out in front of me.
Well, I'm climbing. I'm still at 145, 150 knots.
Yeah, I'm at 140, 142.
I'm at 152 now, but I just bumped it up a little bit.
Aviation's at 13.2, and Big is behind him.
Yeah.
What's his vertical speed? I don't have this scored up, so I can't see.
Yeah. I have mine now at 1,000. It was at 800. I think that's what it defaults at, but...
Did he turn his flaps off? Or put his flaps up?
Oh. 700, and yes. So I've got chat going on there. I've got... Oops. I don't have my other Twitch one up. It's Twitch. And I have one person over here. Hello, whoever you are over here. Thank you. I am streaming on Twitch and YouTube, so I'm trying to watch both of those. And try to refresh that.
All right, 16,000 feet, and I'm flying through a shit ton of clouds.
That one. Refresh this.
There we go. Now it's not so loud anymore.
Kyson, how you doing over here? He's in your chat.
Oh.
Please.
Oh, he was. I think he's gone already. That was a while ago.
Fine.
When, like last week. That was last week. I thought he was in your chat. Now I was like, oh, all right, Kyson's bumping around, but.
No. Let's see, lights over armrest. That would be the cabin. Okay, that would be the cabin door and the cabin altitude. So let's turn around here and.
Did you shut your cabin door?
Well, it was popped open. Yes, it was.
Well, then there you go. That explains the lights.
Yeah, it would. And then cabin altitude, because we're probably high enough that we probably have breathing issues.
Well, it could be the fact that you know there's very little air in there right now.
Yeah, you have none. Well, mine are going out because, you know, I was at cabin altitude with, you know, the door open. Typical.
What's
MoonDog
What's
issue.
the button? What's the button for to do the auto mix?
Control X.
Control X.
Yeah, I'm at 15.5 and I'm auto mixed at 21%.
Oh, wow, 21.
Yeah.
I'm at 16 and I'm.
Hey,
at
Joey R.
27%.
Welcome to the stream.
4 minutes out
You're-
from first turn.
You're at what, Draco?
27% at 16,000.
Okay, so I see Draco just ahead of me, about 1.4.
I'm about 4 minutes out from our turn.
Oh my.
Clouds look really nice up here.
Yep, I needed to lean out. I heard the RPMs come right up. Sounded like it, you know what I mean? Prop speed.
Yep. I can see your guys' lights through the clouds, and I can see MoonDog's tag.
It's really nice. I can just see your guys' lights all up there, but not your tags. It's kind of cool.
Yeah.
If I spin around back here, I think I see yours and Aviation's lights. You two are probably close together now.
I don't think so. You guys are all grouped up in a little formation way up ahead of me.
No, I'm about what, almost 2 miles ahead of you, MoonDog.
It said 1.4, so yeah, we're close.
From my point of view, it looks like you guys are all like in a little triangular formation.
Yeah. Well,
like geese. You're like geese up there flying.
Well, from my point of view, you and Aviation are right next to each other.
Oh. Well, I don't then look around here a little bit, but
MoonDog, what's my time? Or your time? Okay. Time is
time for a beer. Oh yeah. Oh wait.
not that time.
Oh.
4:22 a.m.
Oh, it's that time.
Yes.
It's 4:20.
It's beer o'clock.
4:22. Come on, guys.
Oh, okay.
If you missed it, then shame on you.
I got it.
Yes, Joey, I can see you. Hello. How are you doing? Trying to bounce around and keep control on everything.
Is Joey in your chat too?
Joey's in my chat, either
Awesome.
now or was, or
Right.
we have 3 different streams going on. We have the 3 of us are Draco 40411, Zigzaggy, myself are all streaming. We're flying together. We're all part of the Monkey Show. We're all, for any of those that haven't caught up, the Monkey Show consists of the 3 of us, also Bipolar Prophet, Farmer Dad, Stu B, Cavalier Roy, Kev the Blue Bear, did I forget anyone? And several others. Check out all of their streams. Most of them are listed in my main YouTube page.
They were on mine too. I'm not sure how that looks now that YouTube has changed everything. I'm not sure where they pop up, but
it's still there. It's just not blocked.
Is it still there?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
And our special guest, Aviation,
is flying with
Aviation's
us.
flying with us tonight. He's not speaking on the stream, but
He is with us.
you can see him in the group of 3 planes up ahead of me.
It's chaotic enough with the 3 of us speaking at times.
Yeah.
So if you do want to fly with us, you get on with us beforehand. We are going to start sort of letting everyone know where we're at and where we're going to next. And then you can jump into, this week it was Zig's Discord channel. We'll put out my Discord channel also. And we'll be in one of those 2. And then when we stream, it'll be the 3 of us on the stream, but you'll be in the chat so that you can keep up with as the same way Aviation is doing right now.
You can hear us in real time.
And that way,
Jeez, MoonDog, how fast are you going?
Right now, almost 180.
I'm doing 165, and you're running me down.
Yeah, and I'm on the turn.
So am I.
Okay. Aviation's doing 180.
I'm about 178.
The slowest. Yet I always seem to get there before you guys.
Oh, it says I'm doing 180 actually. It doesn't look like it on the, but if I float over it. Oh, I see you guys doing your bank. Yep. That's pretty cool looking.
So if you want to see something cool, check out his stream. And then come back to this one.
Yeah, your guys' lights are banking off to the left.
Or
And then
come
I
check
guess
out,
aviation's like right in front of me. He'll ought to be banking here pretty soon.
or come check out my channel, and you can see Zig and Aviation do their turn.
Aviation's banking off, it looks like now.
Yep, he's banking. All right, so one of these like mountains that we're headed towards is the big one.
So what did we put in? 15.5?
I put
in
15.
16.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I did 15.5.
Well, for some reason I was thinking we were going to like 20, so
What? Yeah, you want to see
wrong
how
plane.
quickly- Yeah,
Wrong plane.
Well, depending on how high up these mountains are right here, we may have to go up a little bit higher. I'm really thinking MoonDog's going to have to do some climbing.
I'm only 500 feet below you.
500 feet can mean the difference between making it over the mountain and
going
splattering all over the side of it.
Yeah. Actually, with the way that this is looking really cool. We have 17 miles to 16 miles to the waypoint up here. And with the way the sun's coming up quickly enough, this might be pretty
hopefully
epic.
there's enough light. Yeah.
Yeah, I think also the big one is right in front of us. That's what aviation was pointing out. I think it is.
It's the tallest mountain around.
Does this plane seem pretty loud to you guys?
Yes.
Okay.
Well, what do you have your throttle set at?
Pretty high.
I mean, you can pull it back to where your manifold pressure is about 35.
No, I'm just saying it seems louder than a lot of other planes. Either that or it's been a while. You know, we've been flying that jetliner and I'm not used to hearing that prop
Banging around.
Screaming.
Yeah.
That might be a little bit of it too. I don't know.
All right. So has anyone Googled where the map on the map is Mount Everest?
Nope.
No. Alright, I'm going to close my cowl flaps to prevent carb ice. Because it is just about 0 degrees Celsius.
Okay. We are headed to the airport. Mount Everest is to our about 45 degrees from that direction, so it would be off to our right. And I'm assuming it's one of those big crackly white ones there.
How would you like to try and land at this airport up here?
Yeah, I'm trying to look down there to find it and going, airdrop.
That's when you fly in one of like the Piper Cubs or something.
Yeah. Well, this would probably be the biggest that they fly in there, and this probably would land there, but
I wouldn't try and land this in there.
I might try, but not today. So 5 miles from the turn. Turning that way, so
Turn off the light.
yeah, Zoe, turn off the light.
Oh, did you hear that?
A little bit of breathing room. I'm going up to 17.
Well, when it did the flight planner, it said 13.5, so I don't know.
It's FSX. Not trusting that flight planner.
Might be a good idea. 17.5. Oh yeah, and with the where I'm at and stuff, let's see here. We're going to turn off autopilot here so that we can like bank and come around these hills, peaks without crashing into one.
For sure, nobody listens to Draco.
Hey,
Yeah.
what are you doing?
We're climbing, because otherwise
yeah.
you're going to smack right into the side of one of the mountains. At
Especially-
16.
Especially if you follow the GPS and it goes, okay, turn right. Yeah, you turn right into one of the peaks. I took it off autopilot so I could keep climbing, and then I'm going to come through the two peaks here.
Did you go off of autopilot, Draco?
Nope.
Okay.
There you go. That's epic looking.
Woo! Can't get much closer to that mountain.
That's epic looking. That's that. Back on autopilot.
Nothing like being in the clouds.
Well, if you want to survive, I'd get up to at least 17.5.
Well, that's what I set it on, but
Yeah, I'm at 16.9 back on autopilot, and that's just going to just about right. So, you know what? I think I didn't do too bad. This big peak here might actually be Mount Everest.
It's either that one or the one behind it.
Yeah.
Yeah, MoonDog, you look like you're barely gonna miss that peak.
Yeah, I might want to get back in. Just raise over top of it.
I'm thinking the FAA has rules about that.
wonder if PCG's still watching. Gonna get my tail tickled right here.
You guys doing okay back there? Did you make it through?
Too early to tell.
Too early to tell. So I'm ahead of all of you now.
Yep, made it through. Barely. Woo! What's up, ground?
That's a nice view right there. Sun coming up over the mountains through the clouds.
All right. So we're on to PRO, which is 136 nautical miles from me.
Yep, 34 minutes.
Woo! Holy crap! Holy crap! Oh boy!
What'd you do? 17.5?
I'm at 17.5.
Yeah, and you come over that little ridge at
Yeah.
that in the mountains,
I-
probably at 17.4.
Clouds and saw the white-capped ones. I thought I was safe after the green ones. Holy cow! I kicked up a little snow right there.
And what's weird is you really don't have an idea of how high up you are until you come over
Wow.
that and you look down and you see how much lower everything else is.
Woohoo! To quote Draco, woohoo!
I'm just loving the fact I was hoping for something like this as I was planning and going, yeah. So did I do all right?
Aviation wasn't messing around. He shot up to 19,000.
Oh boy, here's another one. Okay, I think we're okay.
You'll be fine with that one because I passed it at 18.
Well, I'm not at 18.
I had about 300 feet to spare at 18.
I've been at 17.5, so if I go flat.
Aviation's not used to flying at these type of altitudes. He flies tube liners. He's used to being at 30 or 40,000, 35.
He falls in that realm that BP falls into. I've set it, it goes up, I monitor, I land,
Yeah.
And speaking of BP.
There he goes, yep.
Yeah. The heck is he doing? He should be watching our freaking stream. I'm not sure if 15.5 is like the right height yet, because I'm still ahead here, and some of these still might be about 16.
You're 0.2 in front of me.
I'm 0.2?
Yep.
Catch up that much.
I'm literally almost flying over top of you. If you look up, you'll see me.
I'm looking, I don't see.
Give it a second. Hi, MoonDog.
Oh, there you are. Fine. Be that way. I back off the throttle and you decide to catch up. That's fine. Be that way. Wait for me.
Come on, Zig. Step on it, Marge. Let's go.
I'm trying.
Lean her out. Leave the prop lever about 90 and throttle
Lean her
90.
out. What are you talking?
Lean her out, not lean.
Oh.
Yeah, you don't want to flip that out right now. It's a little cold.
Shrinkage.
Only way to get over the mountain, maybe.
What, to wave your wiener at it? I don't think that's gonna work.
You don't want anything low and dragging,
Well, then you ain't got that problem.
I do. I suffer from saggy ballotosis.
Well, aviation's either laughing or he's like, God, what did I just get myself into?
Yeah, that's it. I'm not hanging out with these clowns anymore.
Well, he's fine with it. It's once his dad tunes in and goes, what are you doing in here laughing? You ain't hanging out with them no more. He's laughing his ass off. Yeah, and he was polite. He changed it so if in case someone comes into his Discord and reads it, it's not ass. Don't worry, aviation. I have the same issue with my wife when she comes in and she goes, what the heck are you in here laughing about? Well, let's see. And I tell her,
where do I start?
She shakes her head and walks off. Okay, so I've caught up to some of these clouds, but I don't know what's behind the cloud.
Mountains.
Yeah, but at what point?
Till they end.
Yeah, and you're hiding up there at 18.
I need to go check my meat, but I'm scared to. I'm scared to go run outside while I'm in these mountains.
If you get up to 18,000, you'll be fine.
Yeah.
Yeah, but it's such a nice view.
Well, then
I don't wanna
hurry
miss
back.
out.
Don't play with your meat for too long.
I just need to turn it up. It's my
Go
smoker's gold.
Go outside, but don't have your meat outside too long and come back. If it gets hot and cold, your meat will get tough.
Well, it's not that cold. It's just not as hot as I want it to be.
And we are actually talking about his pork
Yeah,
roast that he's
His
smoking.
pork shoulder.
Yeah, I'm smoking a pork shoulder.
Yeah. We are not talking about that.
While I
sheer
play
stuff.
Flight Sim
Yes.
and while I stream.
There is nothing coerce or inappropriate with anything that we just said.
Never is.
Yeah, right.
All right, I'll be right back.
Disclaimer, this is an NC-17 channel.
Sounds disgusting in here.
That's what I woke up to, was that shit. Jesus.
See, I told you, she comes in here and shakes her head at the stuff she hears. You guys think I mute my mic so that you don't hear stuff that I say? I'm muting it so you don't hear what she says. You guys, gosh.
Please. My wife looks at me sometimes and just like, I can't believe I had a child with you.
Can't put it back now.
Now this looks nice. I like this. Huh, I wonder who else is in my stream.
Well, I am.
Ah, MoonDog, my loyal viewer. Now, obviously, mine doesn't look as good as MoonDog because he's got the fancy Rex package. Or, no, he's got the fancy Rex and the Orbix. I just got the Rex.
Yeah.
But them clouds sure look nice.
And Dig has Orbix and the Rex 4. Depending on the settings, you know, at one point I wouldn't mind jumping into Rex 4 and us agreeing on clouds and settings, and then it could look the same. We already are flying the same flight, the same, you know, why not have the same looks? Joey, if you're in Zig's chat, yes, he has seen you. I'm not sure if he's responded to you yet, but he's temporarily disposed. He is taking care of a cooking issue.
He's poking his meat, so.
I was trying not to say it that way. And after an hour of streaming, we have come to realize that there are 3 disgusting perverts at the controls of these planes.
Hey,
What?
I say perfectly normal things. It's how you guys take it.
Squawk 7500. I don't know what the correct procedure is. I changed my squawk
Yeah.
to...
Squawking 7500 means that there's a hijacking.
Oh. No, not yet. Stream hasn't been hijacked yet.
Give it time.
No.
Alright. Cockpit panel lights are off.
Not a bad idea.
Has anybody looked for any charts on where we're going?
Nope.
Yes,
Oh, who needs that? Oh, have you?
started to.
You know damn well we don't start looking at charts till 5 minutes before we land.
Well, with these planes, you're a lot more flexible.
Yeah, you can do like 4 fly arounds
Alright.
and
Alright, I will be right back.
VGZR. Oh, what did I do? Dang it, typing on the wrong keyboard. Got all kinds of crazy stuff going on.
yeah, did you just shut your plane off?
No, I didn't do that. Thank goodness. That's all I need. G Z R chart.
Runways 1. 30 elevation 30 feet. Well, we're not going to get much lower than that. 14 and 32. Runway dimension 3,100 by 10,400 feet. So should be able to land it there. Nearby VORs. EHAKA VOR DME 1.6.
Well, I found one for one of the, I think for 14. Let's see. It's run, that's
Let me try and
ARC.
look at weather real quick to see if that should be what we need. What did I
There's
just
runway, that's runway 14 also.
the VZ, what is it?
Woo.
VGZ.
I better watch the screen there. I just kicked up some more snow on a mountaintop.
Alright, and I'm back.
Weather there is 87 degrees Fahrenheit currently. Wind out of the west, 260. So it'd be probably 14, but it would be a crosswind.
Crosswinds are fun to land in.
And
Oh,
there's
that's the-
thunderstorms and rain.
oh, that's Delhi, India. What the hell's that? Why is that up there?
Does anybody here it is, airspeed limitations. So what would the crosswind be?
10, what I thought.
10 knots? Okay, we can land in a
10 miles per hour, so yeah.
Alright, so I don't know what that is in knots, but demonstrated crosswind of this plane is 25 knots.
I was told I've got a aviation pilot like right beside me, but I don't see him. He's not really behind, sort of more behind me. So let's see how good he is. Can he cozy up right
8.69.
beside me?
No.
Without crashing into me, can you bring it in there a little bit? Uh-oh, he's doing it I've got a flight stick, so I'm gonna just steer it in there.
I don't even see you guys anymore.
Oh, I'm not even on course. How did that happen? What? Oh,
when
when
you
I
were
hit the
hitting your
crazy button.
You tried to-
Whoa.
Damn it.
Just so you guys know, there is a peak
Yeah, yeah.
that is about, well, you guys are going to want to come up at 17,000, and or 18,000, I probably crossed it with about 500 feet to spare.
Okay, so in this cloud there's a mountain. Okay.
Well, and I'm way off, and who knows where no man's land over here. Oh, come on.
$12 feet.
Come on. Woo, hoo, hoo, hoo. I'll quote Draco right there. Suck up.
Wait a minute. There's a photo. There's a photo.
Yep. Kicking up snow on those peaks again. Trying to get back over to
Way far off, are you?
oh, I don't know what it's doing now. No, it's on an intersecting course, I guess.
Yeah.
Yeah, right over the tops.
So yes, we've got a crosswind at 12. Or 10 miles an hour, so.
Yeah, so it's like 6 knots.
Yeah.
So it's well within our capability.
Oh yeah, there's a few decent sized peaks over that way.
Yep.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
To the left there. Yeah. Bill,
Mhm.
Himalayan
That's
mountains.
where That's where I'm at. Over on the left. I'm the left side of the course. Yeah. Apparently, when I started typing on the wrong keyboard, and you're like, "Oh, did you shut your?" No, but I turned the autopilot off.
Yep. That was one of those keys, you know.
Apparently so.
Okay. Well, are we at a point
There.
where I can do this or not?
Depends on what you want to do.
Yeah. What are you trying to do?
I want to go pick it up and get.
Is it?
I want to get the subject of the favorite game show that we do on Saturday night.
Oh yeah.
I was gonna say, is it one of the here? Hold my beer, watch this type of deals,
No,
or
no, that's a different one. That's
Yeah.
different.
Yeah.
Everybody, we're about to play. What is MoonDog eating?
Yeah. Yeah. That's
It's
the
time for
question.
his. It's time for his midstream snack.
Yeah. So I will go get that, and I will be right back. Ice cream bar. No, you can't go answering yet. I will go get it, and then because I don't even know what it is yet. And when I get back,
that
I'll
was a
give you
good guess, though. That was
Yeah.
a good guess.
I'll then give 2 or 3 clues, and then you guys can start picking. So I'll be right back.
this sure beats sand and water any day.
Heck yeah. Nothing like flying in the Himalayas.
All right, I got 87 gallons in each tank still.
Is that good?
Hopefully.
Good enough.
I'm using 165 pounds of fuel per hour.
I am almost back on course.
What's your distance to?
PRO
Yeah.
84.
All right, I'm at 57.
It's not terrible.
No.
But it's not the 4 you guys. I was about 5 miles behind you there for a bit.
Yeah, I'm at 57 also.
Well, then. I don't even know what to say.
I know. It all comes down to the color of the plane.
Right, I have a silver plane, so it's always going to be the fast.
Well, I have a silver plane too.
But mine has red racing stripes.
So does mine. See, aviation's got black and gold. What did you go with, Zig?
Black and gold.
Black and gold. So we know right now that the better pilots are in the silver ones.
Well, we all know that silver and red it makes things go faster.
We still have 290. Holy peaks.
Did you run into some more peaks?
Everybody grab their stuff because it's about to tickle here. We have 291 miles to go, PCG. And we were quickly losing some altitude there. Did you see that? But in a different kind of way. Or you will be seeing it. Here it comes right now on your screen.
Instead of the plane going down, the ground was coming up.
Yeah. Oh, here's another one.
And which one were you reading that at?
Where am I reading what?
Do you have a distance to the ground? Because I know that on
No.
at the Beachcraft, I know it's on the 757. You can have distance to ground.
No, we had 289 miles to land to the airport.
Yeah.
PCG was asking. Like a microburst.
I need a bib.
Is that clue number one? He needs a bib. Let's see.
Well, that could be almost anything.
I know, right?
All right, we'll use it as clue number one. That makes it easier because I only had 2 clues to go with there. All right, so we don't have any game show music or anything for it, but it is time for what is MoonDog eating. I could use a bib while eating it. I need a fork, and it may have originated in Italy.
You're eating spaghetti.
Or you're at Joe's Crab Shack in Italy. No, wait,
No.
You're not. Spaghetti. Are you sure you guys, Draco, you made it at 18,000 feet? Because it's looking sketchy.
Damn, MoonDog.
What?
You just blew past me like I was standing still.
Well, I got to get to the desserts up here later, so I got to finish eating this.
Wow.
How fast are you going?
175, 180.
Oh, that's a nice little shot there.
177 is what it says officially. Okay, we went with spaghetti, so that's sort of the unanimous. It is rigatoni, but close enough. We'll give it to you. All those that guessed correctly win 5 MoonDog credits tonight. And because I'm chowing down, you guys have to talk more.
You know, you can make that one of your games with Nightbot.
What's MoonDog eating?
Okay. We'll figure out how to do that next time. You said with the drawing thing or something there?
Yeah, something like that.
So I turned the smoker up and it, well, I guess it's went up a little bit, but it's at 230. I need to get it about 260 because I think my temperature probe reads high, which aggravates me.
I also may have gained some speed on you, Draco, because I went up to 18.5 when you said we needed to get up over that last peak.
Yeah, and I know you were over top of me, but you're now a mile out from me. And there goes aviation right on your tail.
We can't let these guys in the black planes get ahead of us.
I'm not.
All they're going to do is get to the airport and try and land and go, I don't know how to land.
Hey, I know how to land these kind of planes. Rest not, PCG. I have landed a lot more of these planes than... What do I do for entertainment while the plane flies for me? Well, tonight I am smoking a pork shoulder. Tonight I am smoking a pork shoulder.
Yeah, I like the sound of that much better that way.
Yeah.
And the night that's not happening, his dog usually attacks him right about now.
Yeah, she usually thinks it's about a good time to play.
It's time to go outside. Yeah.
Shh, don't say that so loud. She's up walking around.
Actually, is it too late for Jake to play with the squeaky toy and get her going?
Yeah, he's off. He's hanging out with his mom.
Oh, okay.
I think your dog thinks you're her butler or something, because she rings a bell and you come running.
Well, if I let her ring it too many times, my wife comes out and I get the really dirty look.
Is that the same dirty look that we got in that
Oh no, nope,
clip?
nope. That was not a dirty look at all in that little video. That was her having fun.
Oh,
Apparently, he's never gotten a dirty look from a wife before.
Apparently not.
No.
You know what I'm talking about. Draco apparently knows.
I haven't gotten that look in 5 or 6 years. I've been with my current wife 13 years in a relationship, and we've been married now for 7 years now.
You had to bring it up. She's ringing the bell. Be right back.
Wait a minute, the
Nice
dog
one,
or the dog or the wife?
The dog, but if she rings it again, the wife will be out.
All right, better get it. All right, everyone, real quick, real loud, go ring, 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 and So
And for those of you who are not married, the angry was a look that will melt your soul.
No, I've gotten those. I've actually been threatened with death with the first wife and the second wife. It's just I haven't had that look in so long because I found someone that we mesh well. Okay, speed and altitude, their aviation. I was at 18.5 and speed's 178. But it looks like we're over the highest point, so I'm going to bring it back down some.
Well, there's an old saying. If your wife's happy, you're happy. And if your wife's unhappy for long enough, you're going to be unhappy with half your stuff.
Could be true.
And trust me, if your wife ever says something to you and goes, "Am I wrong?" Brother, never tell her she's wrong.
No. Not only was you wrong, you were really wrong. Let me tell you how wrong you was. You was wrong enough that you will now be leaving the house and cursing at me because you are never talking to me again.
Is aviation trying to shoot you down? I mean, he's right on your ass.
He was earlier when he tried to get close. He didn't do it like we did the other day where we set up the heading and just move the heading bug over and lined us up. No, he's hand flying and swooping in behind me. I was waiting for the guns to pop out. And I'm not worried about him doing Fox 3 because he's not shooting missiles this close. One, they're not going to hit this plane. Well, no, some air-to-air would hit this. So I'm 12 miles from POR.
I am 13, I believe. Yep.
Oh, I think they put this BOR on top of the hill.
Alright, I'm back. I know you guys missed me.
Oh yeah, we did.
Yeah.
Oh, thinking about it too, I had said this VOR is on top of this hill. Wasn't this VOR also close to an airport that's like supposed to be nestled down in these mountains somewhere?
Yeah, it's like, well, it's off to my 11 o'clock somewhere. I can see it on my GPS.
That I don't know. You guys are way ahead of me. I need to like 2-time it and catch up.
I think that's it, down in the bottom of this valley over here.
Well, the person who was saying that they're having a hard time keeping up is right now right on MoonDog's tail. Gee, I wonder who that person was.
Oh,
Ah, that was a weird shot. Actually want that one. Hello.
So, 4 nautical miles, we're going to be making a turn here real shortly.
Trying to see if I can see Zig or not.
no, because I'm like 25 miles behind you. If you guys are four miles from the turn.
Yeah, I'm about 5.
Sure is a pretty view, though.
Yep.
We'll say that.
Are you looking outside or are you looking out the windows?
Both. Speaking of inside, I guess I could turn the light.
Yeah, I did that about a half hour ago.
Yeah, now that I say that, I remember you saying that. I should get a little picture of this plane. I don't have a screenshot of this one.
Should have got it when you was real close to that mountaintop.
Yeah.
I think we're right along this valley here.
Was that Mount Everest off to the left, that big giant snow-capped one? Oh, no, maybe not. Are we? Oh, there's more over there. We might be way past that. It's just since there's not as many clouds now, it's kind of nice. You can see really far.
No, it was one of the. It was the. I think it was the big mountain right at the first turn.
Yeah.
Right.
It was. And
Okay.
I'm just trying to determine, we were trying to determine was it that peak or the next one. But
Right.
I'm pretty sure it was the one after you made the turn, it was right on your left there.
Right.
Oh, this is really nice. I actually really like flying through mountains. We don't do enough of it, I don't think.
Well, we've been stuck on deserts. We were in that part of the world, but yeah, I would agree. This is pretty awesome. So did you guys ever see an airport nestled down in there somewhere?
I
think
saw it
I
on
do.
GPS, but I didn't see it visually.
I think I saw it visually, but I wasn't going to dip down in there and go looking for it.
Well, that's not a very MoonDog thing to do.
I know, right?
I know. Hold on, let me turn and I'll go back and look.
Now that's a MoonDog thing to do.
Yeah. Actually.
Because I'm making the turn now, but I don't really see it.
You want
I
a
two-timed.
MoonDog thing here?
I two-timed it to catch up. I mean, it could just be over. I don't know.
It was way back there.
Unless it's a. Well, that's the thing too. You don't really know what kind of airport it is. Is it a little grass strip? Is it a little gravel runway? It might not even have PAPI lights that you can see.
You can drop down to 16,000 now, Zig.
Or 12.
I'm doing it easy. I don't want to kamikaze into the mountains like you're trying to do. So you were down right by that ridge and all of a sudden a cloud popped in and I thought you crashed.
No, I haven't done that, but I need to watch the airspeed here. I am actually above the green zone there, so. Back off. Cross a little more.
Alright. Hey. Sorry about it getting quiet there, everybody. Not sure why we all got quiet at the same time.
Well, I am trying to make sure I don't collide with mountains on either side of me here.
Well, if you weren't moondogging it.
Hey, I haven't run across a cactus yet, so I'm doing fine.
PCG, the flight stick I have is a Logitech Extreme 3D Pro. They're about $30. Is that what you have too, MoonDog?
No, I have the Scalextric 270.
Oh, I thought you had one of these.
The SATEC 270.
Roy has this joystick. Yeah. That's who it was.
Yeah.
It's very good. It's very nice. It has about maybe, let's see, 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. I think it has 12 programmable buttons, and then it also has a little I don't really know what you would call it, but you can use it. I use it to for my throttle. It's like a little wing on there.
Yeah, I think it's close to being what I have. Because I have the Logitech Attack 3.
Oh, okay.
And what you just described sounds a lot like mine.
Yeah. This might be like a newer type of version of yours or something, you know what I mean? Have you had yours for quite a while?
I've had it about 6, 7 years.
Yeah, could be, I don't know.
Never bothered to upgrade. I figure, if it still works, why do I care?
If it ain't broke.
I mean, I used to use this thing before I got my wheel. I used it for trucking. I used it for flying.
Really?
Yeah.
How did you, what, like to steer and stuff?
Yeah. Push forward was to accelerate. Pull back was brake. Left and
wow.
right was to steer.
Huh. Okay. Yeah, I guess I could see that. Seems kind of weird, but
It's better. It was better than driving with the keyboard.
well, yeah, but I guess, you know, I guess it's not a whole lot different than what I was doing with the gamepad. Although I just turned left and right with the gamepad, and I had buttons for forward and reverse, I think. I don't remember now. It's been so long.
Well, what was cool with this though is that if I pushed forward, depending on how much I pushed forward, that's how much accelerator I gave.
Right.
And the same way with the braking too. So I had really good control over braking and acceleration.
And you get that with the gamepad if you, because now that I'm thinking about it, the right and left triggers were what controlled your acceleration, so it did have a little bit of variance in there. Not as accurate probably as the joystick did.
Yeah, and then with Farm Sim, I had different buttons set up for different things. I had one button set up for for attaching stuff and things like that. What was really cool is that I could actually drive with my left hand and use the bucket for a front loader with my right hand with the mouse. So I got really good at it.
Hmm.
Yeah. I think aviation just put the throttle all the way up and took off.
Did you guys drive? We came out of the mountains.
Oh, I did. I'm down to like 15.
I'm down at
9,000.
no. I'm down at 6,000.
Oh no, that's aviation. He's down at 9,000.
Yeah. I came up from 4,100, which was lower than what we started. I got down in a couple of the valleys I had to watch coming up back up through there. I raised a couple ridges and stuff like that. So,
See, I'm liking up here because there's a lot of like puffy cumulus clouds.
Yeah.
And since I'm above all of them, I can see for miles.
Oh, come on.
Well,
Look at our flight plan.
by the looks of it, this is all downhill from here. So.
In more than one way.
No, I mean it just starts. We're out of the mountains. Going to start.
All right. 174 miles.
174 miles.
Yep, 30. I got 33 miles to the next turn, and then after that, it's 141 miles into the airport.
So, yeah, you're right. I see both of you there. One's at 8.1 and one's at 2 from me. So. Let's do this for me. We're set that way, so let's go air traffic. We can see Zig. Zig? Zig.
Yep.
Zig.
Yep.
Mister, I forget to set my landing gear down.
Is it still down?
Yes.
No, it's not.
Okay, would you like to look at my stream?
Yeah, it's still down, dude. You've been flying this whole way with your gear down.
No, nuh-uh. I know I put it up.
I'm looking at them.
Did you hit some keys
No.
on the wrong keyboard?
Nope. They're up.
They're up.
Yep.
Okay, look at my stream. Tell me what I see.
Well, it also explains why his engines sound like they're at idle. I think there's a little bit of server lag.
I was like, no way, no. Mm-mm. I mean, it is possible, but I was thinking, I know I put those up.
Yeah,
I don't usually forget to put them up.
Right.
Is
No,
to put them down.
that's why that's why I came across with it
Yeah.
that way, because you're definitely someone that always has them up. Now I look at aviation. His are up, but you know.
But all you guys, your engines sound like they're on idle.
Yeah, even yours does to me, Draco. So
Alright, so let's see here.
that's the three of us that are flying with the other three that are flying with me there on the stream.
Alright, so it looks like we have runways 14 and 32.
Yes. And that's why I said 14 is going to be the one that's still, it's going to be crosswind, but that's most direct straight in.
Are we going in ILS 14 or are we doing VOR 14?
Let's set up ILS and then we can decide once we get there.
Oh, this GPS works so much better. And then,
We have 169 miles.
what's our transition point? Do we know yet?
Oh, yeah.
Oh, you guys are figuring out the approach already?
Yeah. Better to have it done now and loaded than waiting.
So ILS 14 is what you did?
ILS 14 and yeah.
Let's see.
See, I wish the trans screen didn't come up over top of the GPS so you could see the different transition markers. Oh, hello.
Yeah, that would be nice. And from this crappy chart, I really don't know what would be a good one. There's not an Akivo. Oh, Akivo's on there. But that's going to loop us around then, I think. But that's the only one that I see.
There's no DAC.
No, I don't see those. The only one that's on there is Akivo. But it's not a normal chart, and it's the only one I could find, so...
You said Okiva.
Akivo, first one, second one. Or first one after vectors, yeah. So I don't... This, the
Wow,
way it
really?
has it... has it, the approach going then that
Wow.
it... What?
It has it like doing one of those loops like we did into when we flew the 575 the last time. I don't
Oh,
think
like a
I-
holding loop?
No, it does that real sharp bend. We're doing a loop all the way around right into it. I'm not sure that's one that we want to do.
Okay, nearest waypoints to VGR is Akivo, BOG, EP, Candy, LATIM,
That's on there.
MEXIV, MIMAR,
That's on there.
OLPAS,
That's on there.
SETAR. Navate, DA, DAC, DCN,
DAC and DCN are on there, but
They're either looping you from east or west, and then you coming around. There must be something with mountain or terrain or something.
right.
Buildings.
so they're all about the same or what?
Yeah.
Well, it's also because it's only one runway.
Yeah, DCN is the one that looks the best.
I'm
Even
fine with
that.
that.
Me too.
But that's got more loops in it. Hold on, I'm still looking.
What are you doing? Just loading them all?
Yeah. know what? OLPAS, probably one of the better ones. Just remember that for a minute.
All right. I'm going down to 12,000.
Nearest to there was did OM 14 come up there? Is that
OM
north,
14.
yeah, was that northeast or sorry, northwest of the airport?
Let me check again.
Because that's the most easy straight in. It does have a hold in it, but you know how to bypass the hold.
Well, and that's not such a big deal with these planes. It's a lot easier. There's a lot less going on to worry about.
Yeah.
No, I don't have that.
Okay. Yep. They all come up the same thing. So go with that. Oh, what did I just say the last time?
What?
OM14.
That's the one?
Yeah, that's the one. That's the one I'm going with. That's the one I think we could go with.
All right, so it looks like if we go with that one, OLP, did you say OLPAS?
No. OM14.
See, I don't have that one on here, because otherwise I could tell you what the next one's going to be after. If OLPAS.
We have approach on ILS 14 is OM14, hold CI14,
Okay.
FI14, and then runway 14.
Well, thank you for your service, PCG. Where is Falmouth? Like, what state is that in? I'm assuming you're in the U.S.
Okay. Aviation. Yeah, aviation there. What you need to do is pull up the GPS.
Shift 2.
Okay. Hit the procedure page button. Then you want to then hit enter on select
Approach.
Select approach. Yeah, because I'm already got that.
Oh, in Massachusetts. He's up near. He's in BP's neighborhood.
Yeah. Then you want to do ILS 14. Enter. Then scroll down with your wheel to OM14. Hit enter. Then it'll ask you to load or activate. You want to hit load, leave it on load, and hit enter. It's loaded, but you're not doing it yet. All right, who's up there at 12,700?
That's me.
Okay, so you're ahead of me again. So if this all screws up, you find out first.
Gee, thanks. I love being the guinea pig.
You're the one that just wants to get there first.
Hey, I wasn't the one who nosedived to the ground and then decided to weave in and out of mountains.
I was ahead of you at that point. You know, nothing wrong with that.
I am in the St. Louis, Missouri area, and MoonDog is in.
We'll go Canton,
you at?
Ohio. Canton, Ohio.
Canton.
Yep.
I was going to say Akron, Canton
Yep.
area, and then
Same.
Draco. I know you're in Indiana, but I can't remember exactly where. Near Chicago, right? No.
Yep. About 30 miles outside
Gary?
of Chicago. Yeah, closer to Gary.
Aviation just threw up an Albuquerque, New Mexico holler.
Oh, okay.
And that is why you see the three of us from the Monkey Show on at this time hanging out.
Yeah.
It's not that we don't associate with the other guys. The other guys are Western Europe, Central
Yeah.
Europe, and
Yeah.
then you've got BP who would be on. You know, he's just Eastern. We all hang out at that time.
He's so Eastern U.S. He's almost Western Europe.
Yes, that's why.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He's
So-
he's usually on earlier with the European guys.
With the
Yeah.
Monkey Show day shift.
Yeah, with the day shift, and we are. Yeah, Tornado Alley. We're on sometimes earlier with those guys, but usually not streaming. My schedule allows me to be on at this time of the night most of the time, and when MoonDog's schedule works out the same, so we're kind of like the Monkey Show night shift.
Oh,
And that
is
works
Tornado
out.
in your chat?
Huh?
Is Tornado in your chat?
No, PCG said Missouri is Tornado Alley.
Oh,
Yeah, we're on the edge of the alley.
yeah.
Illinois is
actually-
probably a little worse, but
Yeah, you're lucky you get tornadoes. We don't even get thunderstorms here hardly anymore.
I was actually streaming earlier with them, driving truck, and now I'm flying. And during the middle of the stream, we were driving past an airport. And what did I say? Hey, I gotta get off here and I gotta go fly that plane. So, yeah, we all hang out together
All right.
at times.
33 minutes to VGZR. 120 miles.
Okay, you're 6 ahead of me. By any chance, do we have any idea what we were going to need for an ILS? It's going to be probably about 1,500 above.
ILS is 109.5.
Okay, that's the,
Oh, you meant for like altitude?
yeah,
The glide slope starts at 2,500.
okay.
All right, so nav 1.
We're
What's
gonna
ILS again?
109.5.
That's-
109.5.
And switch.
There you go, aviation. That was for you.
oh, that's that one. There's nav. Okay, 109 what?
Point.
Okay. Mr. Roboto, could you restate that, please?
109.5.
Thank you.
Domo morigato.
Yes, correct. Now, can I turn on the call one? Beep, 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 beep.
Only if you want to be shot out of the sky.
It does have it on here, but it's a little harder to read than the last one.
Alright, well, I will be right back while we're getting it. Because I think, what, about 50 out or so, we'll get ready to load the...
PCG wants to know if any of us are military veterans. I am not.
I attempted to and failed the physicals enough, but I appreciate his service.
Draco, did you serve?
I attempted to, also. Knees were too bad from fire department and football.
I come from a military family, though. My dad had 30 years.
Yeah. I come from a military family. My dad and my stepfather both served. As well as my uncles.
Aviation's dad was in the Air Force. My stepdad was Navy, and my grandfather was tail gunner over World War II.
And my wife is actually a nurse at the VA.
And
here
my
in St. Louis.
great uncle was in the 82nd during World War II.
So I guess the short answer is not directly. However, our main monkey bipolar prophet is.
Yes.
Yes.
I know that.
Yeah.
Some of the other guys might be too. I'm not sure.
I don't know about Travis. Frito is.
I don't think
Frito might-
so.
No.
I thought-
He's.
I thought Frito was.
Well, yeah,
Frito
I think
is,
Frito was.
Ex-Navy.
I didn't know that for sure from talking to him, but
No, yeah.
by
I
some of
remember
his
that, yeah.
Facebook posts, I got the impression that he might be.
Yeah, he's ex-Navy. That's why he says when he curses like a sailor, he's allowed to because he was a sailor. Okay, how is it that I can get up to speed of 207 there, and I'm still losing ground to Draco?
I don't know. How did you get up to 207? Oh, because you're descending?
No, I think it was actually a wind gust. Because I'm right now just hanging at 193.
Oh, well, I guess I'm not descending anymore, so I can kick the throttle back up a notch. See if I can catch up with you fools.
Could try.
Well, I could hit the 2 times. That's how I got
Oh,
caught
yeah.
back up this far.
Yeah. You want us to slow down? No, he's a big boy. He wants to see the crash at the runway anyway. So
No, we're at a nice little sort of separation probably for landing. So
yeah. Anyways, the way we've landed before is we'll all come in and vector in, and our turns will all be different, and we'll all be go land, land, land.
right.
So it doesn't matter. Okay, aviation. We'll get the fire truck out for you, but we don't need a fire trucks. We're going to land very gracefully, like we've done this once or twice.
Yeah, I have flown these planes a few times.
Yeah. And on top of it, it's pretty close to the props that we normally fly, so we should be able to handle that.
PCG asked what happens if you go full throttle. He said he notices that a lot of streamers keep it back. It depends on the plane that you're flying to some degree.
Yeah.
You can, if you're on a descent, you usually got to pull it back a little bit so you don't overspeed, and assuming they have it turned on, overspeed can stress out your plane and it'll essentially crash.
Break the wings off, engine fail, it rips off, stuff like that. It becomes a catastrophic issue. You can also...
MoonDog's very familiar with that.
Oh, hush. You can
Hey,
also
welcome to the stream.
You can if you have failures turned on, you can overheat the engines if you have them too hot, too fast, stuff like that.
Some of the
feather in back
planes,
to keep
some of the
them under-
planes don't have those type of things incorporated into the model of the aircraft. So,
Speaking of which, where's your guys' cylinder head temperatures at?
cylinder temperature. Manifold
What-
is at 39.5.
where?
Fourth aisle from the left.
Okay, cylinder 145.
All right, I got you, aviation. You got too many names to keep up with.
Yeah, my
Where-
both engines are just under 150.
All my stuff's in the green. How's that?
Okay.
Yeah.
Green.
Well, I had to. The reason why I asked because I had to put my cow flaps to half to cool my engines down a little bit when I started dropping down.
Oh,
Aviation's had his throttle at full, he said. Yeah, some planes react differently to that. You know, some of them have more of that built into the model for the stress, and some not so much.
Did you say on takeoff that we needed to close down the cow flaps?
Ooh, mine are still open.
Mine were wide open.
When you got up, they need to be brought down to half, and then when you got up to a certain altitude, got up above 10,000, you close them, depending on air temperature.
Yeah. Mine were open the whole time.
Mine were at half. I did do that, and I forgot to do it when you said you were closing yours through the mountains. So
yeah, when I got up real high at like 8, my cowl flaps to keep the carbs from icing up.
Yep, I didn't do too bad. Mine were open the whole way.
Yep. Good. Wow. Lucky you.
Experienced lucky pilot. All right, who's at 9,000? Is that aviation?
Well, they don't show the wing. They don't show the wings break off, but I guess they could if you, in a sense, if you got when you crash on here, it really doesn't. Other than putting half of your plane in the ground, it's really not too graphic on the crashes and stuff.
It's not like the A2A craft or P3D where you see like the props get bent and
you do
all that stuff. Yeah.
It would make it a little more fun if you would actually fireball when you crashed in. I mean, I guess, you know.
Sparks shooting.
Are you sure you want
landing?
Sparks and fire there, Mr. My landing gear's not down? And I only say that because actually I landed rather well the other day with the 757 with the landing gear up.
With the way Zig lands, he'd look like a Roman candle going down the
runway. Maybe. Could be. It's possible.
Most likely. I don't know. I'm waiting for him to go to put landing gear down, and he puts his landing gear up. Okay, look at your landing.
That has not happened yet.
Look at your landing gear. Are the lights on or off?
In the cockpit?
Yes.
The lights are off.
Okay, and when you hover over, it says landing gear position lights up.
Yes.
Okay.
What, like you don't believe me? Like I don't know the difference? I see how you are. Think you gotta hold my hand like that?
Alright, here. Do this again. Aircraft. Big. I don't know, that looks down to me, but it's probably just a desync thing, so.
I'm going with desync.
Now, I can't remember on the vanilla planes or not, but I love how on like a lot of the add-on planes, the light actually reflects off the skin of the plane like it's real metal.
Final drummer. Hey man, and is this multiplayer? Might be multiplayer.
Kinda.
Yeah.
I think it's the true answer.
Yeah. No, we are we are all in free flight. We are joined on Join FS, so we are multiplayer that way. We took off from Kathmandu and we're heading to is it best pronounced Dhaka?
I think so.
Bangladesh. Bangladesh.
Sounds good to me.
We should be arriving in approximately 22 minutes. And
really?
Yeah, if real weather is correct, should be flying into some rain here shortly.
We haven't done that in a while. Ooh, we are getting close though.
Yeah.
Now, Zig, since when we were in the desert, you hid a goat in MoonDog's plane. Are you gonna hide a Bengal tiger in his?
There's not enough room in these planes for that. I don't believe, but
no, but
that sounds kind of fun.
There is room for Roy's packages behind the seat, though.
I don't even want to know what we're carrying for him.
It's probably something.
It's just a good thing we weren't flying these planes and land in Turkey. Nobody wants to end up in a Turkish prison.
Oh, what happened? Oh no.
Another thing you don't want to hear your pilot say.
Let's see.
Okay, there we go.
I have 2 Beechcrafts ahead of me. Did you 2 times it?
Who, me? No.
Yeah. Okay, so you're 2.7 behind me at 10,300?
Yes.
Maybe.
Maybe? Okay.
We are at 77 miles, PCG.
You have caught up. What'd you do?
Well, I'm descending now and I got the hammer down.
Okay.
I am doing 197.
I'm doing 193, so you are catching a little bit. Alright, so...
Don't forget as you're descending to adjust your mixture lever.
Good call.
Yes, have been.
I have not. Oh, Easy Doc does not like this plane.
Just putting the notice out for everybody.
Not sure what the mix rate is there.
I'm going down to 9,000. I have my mixture at 41%.
I'm at 44 at 6,000 right now.
So
6,100.
I found the easiest way to know if you have your mixture set right is look at your fuel flow gauge.
Yep.
And if you push it up, when you start messing with it, if it starts to drop, then you know that you're in your sweet spot for fuel for your mixture.
So, do you have this game, PCG, or no?
I mean, you want it to rise until its peak, and that's where you want to leave it set.
Yep.
Okay. So, yeah, I'm about 51% down here. Thank you. See, we've been learning stuff all over the place. If you right-click on the levers, you move just one of the levers. Instead, if you left-click on it, you move both levers.
Okay, so when we come in for landing and we have to have our flaps at approach, you can't put them at approach until you're at 174 knots or below.
All right.
Make sure you flip your fuel boost pumps on.
Makes sense. When do you get out your rosary beads and start praying?
Well, if it's your plane, the second I get on.
Thanks a lot.
If it's Zig's plane, it's before I ever even get to the airport.
Oh, I gotta fly with him?
And if it's my plane, you don't even want to buy a ticket.
Aviation, you've only flown with us once and you haven't crashed it yet. We have to find out what happens at landing. It's not so much the takeoff and the flight. It's the landing.
Landing, it's just a sudden stop at the end.
Could be.
All right, 16 minutes out. Oh, flight plan. When should I activate approach, do you think?
We're not moving that quick. We should be coming fairly close to on it. I did 50, under 50 coming into Cleveland last night when we were flying that. I'd say somewhere about 40, 30 to 40.
Gotcha. Or should we activate approach when we can actually contact the tower? Just in case they have us come in from a different direction.
We could do that on this one because it wouldn't take much. We're not moving at 250 knots. By the time we get them to go, you want to come in for, we'd be past them. What's the frequency for ILS? 109.5.
Well, you could always tell your wife it could be worse, PCG, than playing video games. You could be hanging out at clubs, going to strip bars. I mean, I don't know if police officers do that kind of thing, but you know,
Yeah.
everybody has to have a little fun, right?
All police officers I knew did.
We're not going to let my wife hear those comments because she was married to one and she has a different skew on what they do, and we're not discussing any of this because they are ex and stuff, so we'll just, you know.
PCG said his wife would kill him if she came home and saw him playing video games.
No. It's relaxing. It's calming.
It's relaxing. That's what I tell my wife. This is my downtime.
You spend less money with this hobby. Don't tell them
Wait,
about the
what?
plane. Don't tell them about the cost of the plane.
Shh. Quiet.
There is
What?
no.
She would cut your what off? Holy cow, man, that's tough.
All right. Well,
Just
you know
tell
what?
her it's cheaper and safer than playing throw your money at the woman on the pole.
Well, no, I mean, I'm trying to think of other stuff. My slot car racing, I spent more there than this.
See, I justified it all because I bought my computer with the money I saved by quitting smoking. Yep. And Farm Sim kept my mind off of smoking when I was quitting smoking. I could relax and escape and not have to think about smoking cigarettes. That's what I told my wife. It worked.
All right. So if we're on an approach of 14, so we want the hold select just in case on 140. Do we have an exact heading on that, or are we just going to go with the 140?
Of what, the runway?
Yeah.
145 maybe is what it says in this janky chart I'm looking at here.
Heading 144. Yeah. There's 10,454 feet of runway, so you should have enough
a little
length
bit of
there
room.
yeah, you should be able to land it there.
Should be able to land there 3 different times. Pretty easily.
Damn, I'm doing 188.
Why are you going so slow?
Yeah, why are you going so slow?
Okay, that's what I thought.
Will somebody next time we fly remind me to go into Orbix and change my water settings?
Okay.
Orbix or Rex?
Or Rex, sorry. Because we just flew over a pond and I got like white cap waves going on, like it's like we could go fishing there, but
Well, if it's really windy down there, you could have white caps on a pond.
No, it's the water that I disliked from the very beginning, and I need to change it. Clouds are okay. I think I don't know what they're on, but they're okay.
See, that's what I had discussed while you had done the your pork check.
Oh yeah, my meat
Yeah.
check.
Your meat check. Then
My meat check.
that maybe afterwards or something we need to go through and go through Rex and go, this is settings to, you know, if they bounce between the other, you know, we'll at least have similar clouds,
Yep.
waves, stuff
Yep.
like that. If the only difference is you and I have Orbix and Draco doesn't, then
Yep.
you know. And if anyone was feeling light enough to do it, you could always donate Orbix to our friend Draco.
There you go. Indeed.
Because he won't ask for it, but you could donate it.
Did MoonDog just fall out of his chair?
No, I actually
I'm not sure what
my-
happened.
my my eyes started to itch and I dropped everything there. Sorry.
Well, I don't know where you guys are at, but it does look really nice flying over this
Oh yeah.
area we're on here.
I don't know. I just see a flat 2D farm field.
Oh,
That's kind of just pasted over and over and over again.
Yeah.
yeah, that's not what you see, is it, Moondog?
Nope. I see this. I've got nice sort of looks sort of like real texture
Yeah.
on there.
You know, maybe someday when the kid's out of college.
Right. It's a good thing you don't have a daughter that's on 2 cheerleading teams then.
My daughter wouldn't be.
So PCG, how do you plan on sneaking in a computer and playing this game past your wife? How's that all going to work out? If she would cut your junk off.
He's going to quickly hide it in the closet, you know, and tear it down every time, and then once she leaves, she's going to pull it out and set it all up. And she afraid of spiders, and there's a basement. Just tell her there's a bunch of spiders down there. Then he can set it up down there in the corner.
All right. Straight in, runway 14. Altimeter 2991.
Wait, what? So you're talking to the tower and stuff?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Runway 14, altimeter 2991.
Right, so select, activate. So aviation, you want to go to your GPS. You want procedure. Make sure it says activate approach. Hit enter, and then it'll pull you right onto the approach. Then you want to finish start. Maybe making sure you're going to be at, what was it, 25?
2500. 2500 is where the we're not locking into glide slopes, but that's where the glide slope picks up. So that's kind of where you want to be to start your final.
And with distances 800 feet down per minute, gonna be enough. No, let's, well, 10. I don't want to back off.
Also known as 1,000 feet per minute.
What did I say?
10.
Oh, well, it was close.
Oh, what?
Up, picked it up. Picked up the Morse code.
Great.
So we're close
Can you
enough
turn-
for that.
Can you turn it on so we can all hear it?
Yeah, sure.
I'm hearing my own. I think.
Oh.
Which if you have it tuned to it, we're going to. Yep, he's got it. Let's see, 17 miles. So anyone in these streams, we'll put it this way. You notice we got quiet there. We're starting to our approaches. We're trying to make sure we have stuff set. So if you catch quiet spots, if we don't catch you in chat saying something, it's just because we are at that critical point of going crash or no crash.
Oh, we're down to 4 minutes? Man, my
Yeah.
beer's empty. And I gotta pee. That's never any good.
How do you do the landing part? Aviation, if you haven't figured out that part, line
How do you
up.
do the landing? Put your gear down and...
Well, if you're Zig, you just slide across on your belly.
Well, yeah, but...
If you're Moondog, you wait till the last second and nosedive at 4,000 feet per minute, and then yank back on your stick and hold on and hope.
No, I
Wait,
haven't been
wait,
that
what?
good.
You yank your stick? What are you talking about, Draco?
Oh, it's one of those nights for us, isn't it?
Yes, it is. It's out for 1,200 feet.
All right, I am 9 miles out from OM 14. 2 minutes.
You're 9, I'm 12. We're a good 3 miles between us.
I'm 13.
All right. I just crossed 11, so we're about 1.5 miles apart. That's not bad.
I'm descending at 1,000 feet per minute, down to 2,500.
Ditto. I'm at 2,700 right now.
Oh, I'm still at 3,600.
Might want to come down a little bit.
Dang. We got plenty of time. We can nosedive this baby. That ain't no problem. I've done that plenty of times.
This thing doesn't have the air brakes though.
I don't need no air brakes.
Well, with this plane, you shouldn't need air brakes.
I just dropped off my throttle big time, so that'll help get me down a little faster.
With where we're at, you want to watch your mixture. I'm almost up to
Oh,
80%.
Good call, good call. I keep forgetting about that.
Probably want to put your props all the way 100% full.
Easy, Doc. You're pissing me off.
Might want to start considering lights that we'll need on for landing.
All right, that's set.
.5 miles from OM 14.
I am 1 mile. Now, when I hit OM 14, should it pull up another one for me to line me up with the runway, or am I doing that by hand in this?
No, there's one more. It should pull you right onto it.
Yeah, put me into a holding pattern, which
put
I'm
you into
fine
the
with.
hold, loop around and do the hold, and then when you come back around, then initiate the next one.
RW14, is that the next one?
No. The hold, and then it's CI 14.
Holy crap! There, it's right frickin' there. Hold pattern isn't that far away.
Oh yeah, CI 14. Okay. Yeah, we're not too far, are we? And we got a, well, I got a MD-83 flying around too.
That's why I would recommend all you guys enter the holding pattern, so that way you get lined up with a little bit more.
Ah, hell, I could jump right in on that one. That's easy. Easy peasy. Come on. I'll do the holding pattern and stay in order. And we are entering the holding pattern. Oh, we could have nailed it from right here. I gotta pee.
Well, while you're
Well,
in the
there's a
holding
lake
pattern,
right. There's a lake right there. Just open the door.
while you're in the holding pattern, it'll just keep you looping around in the hold pattern until you pull yourself out, so you can go if you want it.
Until he pulls himself out.
I wasn't gonna say it, Draco. I'll be right back.
And on that note,
let me go check my meat and go pee.
Oh god. Alright, laps at 50.
Oh, I'm back. I would have had time to get a beer too.
Alright, so when I level out, I should click on approach, right? On the GPS.
Oh, I don't know.
should, but I just attempted that and I was way too close. It might be better for you on this one.
Alright, explain to me again how I bypass the hold.
Flight plan. Push for cursor. Roll down with the one wheel. Down to CI 14. Menu.
Enter.
My
Enter.
gear just went down. How did that happen?
I think that this plane has has something to automatically protect the gear.
Nice.
Raising it when you get over a certain speed.
I heard stuff going on, and I'm like, what the crap? I need to fly this plane more often.
Protect yourself.
Alright. So now it's taking me back out and lining me up with the ILS. There's 4 Beachcraft just circling around up here like a bunch of buzzards.
A bunch of buzzards.
Me and Zig are trying not to crash into each other. He's 1.5 miles from me.
Are you not on final yet?
Well, I did what MoonDog told me to, and it's taking me out and then bringing me back in, I guess.
What did he tell you to do?
Go to C14 or CI14.
Well, that's the next one. That's what it should do, but oh, is this? If you look at the thing, is the CI14 actually further out, and that's why?
So I'm going from OM14 to CI, and then it should turn. I should turn around and start coming back in.
Yeah, it's the further out loop. Yeah.
All right, open cowl flaps.
Well, I just disengaged autopilot, and I'm hand flying it in. How about them apples, boys?
That's fine.
This is GA, baby. We just roll with it.
All right. Shift 2 will also get rid of it. Shift 2 brings it up, Shift 2 gets rid of it. You hit flight plan, it'll keep taking you back to the flight plan, between the flight plan and the Garmin view, satellite view.
Oh, there goes a 737-800, blowing my wings off.
There's Draco in the other direction right there.
Damn, MoonDog. .2.
If you're right behind Draco, you do. As it is, Zig's probably on the ground already.
Nope.
Marble 30. Hey, it's me, Ellen, from Discord server. Hey, yep, Marble. How you doing?
All right, I'm on my final.
Making the turn to come back around.
I'm down.
Are you down or did you land?
Oh, I landed.
Okay,
No worries.
no worries. Nice
Oh,
soft landing
no.
right in the middle of the
Oh,
runway.
heck yeah. It's like I've done it before. I guess I forgot to ask for permission, though.
Aviation, if you're gonna land, you better hurry up and land, because I am right behind you. Less than a mile from you.
For those that have watched my streams here lately, that was a very uneventful landing.
Which is good. That's the correct way of doing it.
Which is good. It's the proper way. Taxiing in quick here, see if we can get in position to watch all you guys come in for landing here. We're gonna cut across the field here a little bit. Who's coming in right now? Is that aviation?
Yep. Two green, two red.
Oh, where'd he go?
That's not good.
Oh, we see his tag, but we don't see his plane. That's weird.
Middle marker.
I'm gonna sit here and watch everybody else come in. I'm gonna go get a beer. Woo!
Come on.
There we go.
Landing gear flaps at half. Said half until.
I just used half all the way in.
Yeah. Right. Shit back up. Oh,
Thank you, James, for the subscription.
where is it?
Come on. Come on. Want to get MoonDog to land before I taxi?
Did any of you use the approach?
No.
Nope, I hand flew it in.
Yeah, I kicked off autopilot after the first loop around, and
Okay.
when you said when you programmed in that next one it was going to take you back out, I was like, screw that, I'm going in.
All right, very good.
I'm putting it in.
Nope, because I am going to park where I feel like it.
Is that MoonDog coming in yet?
Yep, he's the last one in.
How did that happen?
Well, I turned and then I looped back around and did a double loop. It's okay. No problem.
Oh, I got plenty of time to drink my beer. I'm good. I'm just watching.
Well, no, I've got it locked on ILS approach and everything now.
Really?
Yeah.
I don't believe you.
You don't believe it.
This
Okay,
plane will
the
fly.
best-
This
Best
plane
of
will.
luck. Hopefully I don't need the best of luck.
This plane will do
Hey
that.
James, how you doing?
Yeah.
Welcome to the stream.
I hit the I've got it on nav. I've got it on approach.
And it locked on your descent
It locked on descent.
Thanks again for
on
subscribing.
autopilot. Oh, very good.
Where are you at, Zig? I'm looking for you.
I'm sitting. Well, I kind of pulled up on the taxiway over here by the runway, close to where it sent me to go park. Oh, I think Aviation found me. He's sitting next to me. We're watching.
Yep, I now see both your tags.
Yep. We're hanging out at the airport watching planes land, waiting for MoonDog to come in. Heck, we should all just park there and get a nice little group shot.
That works. Subscribe to the
Ape.
channel.
Aviation pulled up in like perfect formation there for a photo.
There you go. Another subscriber. Thank you very much there. It pop up on the screen here any second. Or just popped up. I'm watching it on the
And thank you, Sim Pilot, for the subscription. There we go. Alright, I think I can pull up a little bit more.
we're on glide path there. Yeah. we're on
Words.
Yeah.
English language words. That's what
Yeah.
we're doing here tonight.
I am on the glide path. I have 2 green, 2 red. Speed is just right. Autopilot's still on.
For those that don't know what 2 green, 2 red means, that means 2 white, 2 red.
And it means that he's
He's on the glide slope.
Is it? It's the
You colorblind folks. No, I have to translate for us non-colorblind folks.
autopilot off.
Alright, let's see if MoonDog sticks it. Here he comes.
I just see a white sphere.
That's all I see right now.
Run it down.
Oh, there he goes. He just popped in.
About 5 feet left of center, but not too bad.
Very good. Very good.
Alright, I'm gonna go through shutdown. Fuel pumps off. Engines off.
Looking for a taxiway here.
Pull off to the left and come right up the
Yeah.
taxiway, and we're sitting there.
I saw that.
Battery off.
I actually
Battery
had
is
time
off.
to see that as I was landing. I'd actually just touched down as I was passing you
Battery
guys.
goes off. And off.
I don't know what we're going to do if we're going to have flights like that. Nice takeoff, nice scenery, nice landing.
I know it's going to ruin our
right?
reputation.
I know. People are going to expect us to come in and see how to do this. What's the beeping? That is the ILS lock on. That is the Morse code coming through.
That is the thing we listen to every flight.
We love it. Oh wait, do
Are
we?
you
No.
actually down the taxiway then?
Yeah.
Now I connect. Turn it off.
You swing in next to me, or you can swing in next to aviation.
You guys are actually parked on the frickin' runway. Okay.
Yep.
Taxiway.
No, we're on the taxiway.
That's how we roll.
We were sitting here watching everybody land, so
Well, let's bookmark these things.
Not quite lined up perfectly, but it's not bad. Zig's a little crooked.
wait a minute. I was here first. You alls are the ones that are crooked.
Majority rules.
Well, it is in my name, so.
Parked it. That. That. Okay, let's-
All right. So while MoonDog's shutting everything down, Zig, you want to take us out?
All right. Thanks for hanging out, everybody, tonight. If you like what you see, hit the subscribe button and the little bell for the notification. Let you know when we're going live. We usually do flight sim streams on Tuesday nights and Saturday nights at 9 p.m. Central, 10 p.m. Eastern. And let's see, the Monkey Show is usually live Saturday afternoons at 1 for some Euro Truck, and Sundays at 1 o'clock Central. We usually do Farm Sim. I will not be there tomorrow probably because I will be working on the basement as usual, but MoonDog's usually always there. So tune into his channel and catch that. Check out everybody on the Monkey Show list, which is on most of our main YouTube pages. Let's see. Thanks for Aviation for flying with us tonight. Did I forget anything? Did we get a group shot? Oh, wait. Bam. Got it.
Hi.
All right.
Hi, NIFSHG. Thank you for showing up for the stream.
And don't forget to, if you're watching one of the streams, we're not requiring you to subscribe to all the streams, but you do get different views from the different guys.
Yep.
So if you want to, subscribe to them, follow them, so that you can easily click between the different shots. We try and do it while we're flying, but you will get a different perspective from the other direction also. Heck, I'm monitoring my chat in stream. I'm monitoring Zig's and Draco's also. So.
And if you would like to join us for the flight, the link to my Discord is in the description. You can hook up with us there, like Aviation did, and hang out with us off the stream and get to know us a little bit. And then we can let you know the flight plan, where we're planning to fly, and that type of thing. And we can get you in the stream as well. Yep. So, yeah, everybody have a good holiday weekend, and we'll see you next time.
See you, everyone.
Bye.
Say bye.
Say bye.
Bye. Yeah, bye.